Smokin' Tobacco's coverage of the 2023 PCA Trade Show and Convention is brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars.
Shit.
Oh, shit. What's going on, everybody? Matt Tobacco from SmokingTobacco.com. We're here at PCA 2023 in Las Vegas, Nevada, with coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. I'm here at Arturo Fuente with none other than Carlito Fuente Jr. Carlito, how are you, pal?
I'm doing great. Matthew, did you say 2023?
I thought I did.
Oh, fuck. I mean, oh, wow. Time goes by, man.
It does.
Oh, my God.
It does.
2023. You know, this is actually my, 1972. This is my 51st.
No.
51st convention.
51st?
Because started in 1972 at the Statler Hilton in New York. 1972, I was a young kid. I remember so embarrassed. Not embarrassed, I was so timid and nobody knew who we were. And
you were young,
people,
and
yeah, I was young, man, young. Had what do you call it? Bell bottom pants from my days of a rock and roller. You know,
I've seen photos
shoes,
of you. I know.
Platform shoes and everything. It's amazing. This is 51 years from the RTDA to IPCPR, whatever the.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
you got it.
Now to the PCA.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that you're getting really old.
No, I'm just saying that time flies so fast. I wasn't sure the year. Thank you.
So you've been around. A lot's changed since then. Obviously, the company has grown, bigger and better things. We're here at the 2023 show. What are you exhibiting at the show this year? I know that we're in front of the Impossible Collection. We also have Aaron's book. We spoke with Aaron Sigmund before. We talked about the book a little bit. We have this, I know that you guys are doing a special kind of selection with the smaller version of the Arturo Fuente book.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about this and what is it and how do customers find it?
Okay. It is a condensed version of the size of the book, but actually that's the book that has much more information that was not really historical information. I'm going to be honest. It has information that many times I've been interviewed by the cigar press, by journalists and everything all over, and sometimes I say things, and which is actually part of history.
Yeah.
And I would like to have it documented at some point. Because if we don't know who we are, we don't know where we came from, we don't know where we're going.
Yeah.
And it's very important to document all the historical things correctly. And it's in this book, not for myself, but for the future generation, to never forget where we come from and the reality of things. And a lot of times I do an interview and I say things the way they are, and they take it out because maybe it might rub somebody else the wrong way or things like that. But I'm always myself. And
you're honest.
And, the writer, Aaron Sigmund, who has a long-standing history of being a great writer and so forth, he interviewed me, and a lot of the information he put it in, which I had no control as far as anything inside that book, because that was Azuline, which is the greatest luxury publication in the world. I mean, to be the first cigar brand in the history to be published by Azuline, published in Italy. These photographs are placed by hand and so forth, each band. To be included with the most luxurious brands such as Cartier, Tiffany, Louis Vuitton, Formula One, Rolex. To have a cigar brand, I think it's just great for the entire industry. It's after centuries that to receive this recognition of this respect of the industry of cigars and placing it among other luxury brands in the world is really something spectacular, which I'm very proud of.
And you're preserving your history and your family and your story.
Absolutely.
It's documented, like you said. I mean, this is something that will be here.
Yes. And in the big book, the big published book that was released first, you have 22 of the most significant, important cigars in the history of the Fuente family that marked history, that changed things, that brought the cigar industry to another level. Well, those cigars, the 22 cigars, are in this collection with the book, the stories, the photos, and then you have the 22 cigars representing the history of our family.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I know that some of the other things that you guys are showing, I know the Eye of the Bull.
Yes, we're showing the Eye of the Bull.
You've shown
you
me
know a lot
before.
more than I do, because remember, I'm just a humble cigar maker.
That's right.
I create these things, and then I'm just thinking about the next napalm I'm going to drop,
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's exciting to see that at the show.
The Eye of the Bull is an incredible cigar. Actually, they have been the cigars that are being released now have been sitting, aging in the warehouse box for well over a year. They brought it last year, if you recall. It was brought to the show.
Yep.
And I said, what? I'm not shipping this yet. Well, it's ready. That we have the box. I said, no, we have other things to present. We'll wait a year. Fuente, don't rush the hands of time.
That's
Things
right.
are ready. I have so many new things that I just pulled back from release.
Yeah.
Incredible, that I'm so proud of. Exciting that I'm holding it back for the PCA of 2024, which is going to come early next year in March.
Ooh.
So really,
So what you're saying is that's the show to really keep an eye out for, because
keep an eye for it, because a lot of exciting
bring
things. Yeah, I'm bringing some heat, man. I'm bringing some heat. It's going to be the year of my 70th birthday, and it's going to be some very special stuff.
Very exciting. I know you're also doing the 3-tin of the Oro Escuro.
That's correct.
Previously done with Fuente.
See, thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that. See, I'm not the best at this.
I know, that's being exact. See, I got you. Which is awesome. And the only other thing I want to ask you about is, in product-wise, was the Impossible Collection. I see this is on display now. So this will be going out to retailers.
That is correct. There's only 450 boxes, I believe. I think there's a few more, but I told them don't send them all, because I want to keep some back for fundraiser. At the Cars and Cigars last year, this box for charity brought in $55,000 US.
Wow.
The value of this, the perception of this, that everything's unbelievable. It's the Impossible Collection cigars, many of them that we don't commercially sell, cigars are not available, and unicorns, as some of the industry call some of these cigars. So we have these cigars. These are ready to be shipped, and we're going to release just a few boxes and just to the market. That's it.
Cool.
This is from the original. These are the original ones from the original Gran Fumada.
Wow. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, because there was another release this year in a red box.
In the red box, I saw that.
Yes, the red box. But these are the original ones that are being made available.
Well, that's awesome that they'll be actually out and available. Now, outside of cigars, there's two things I wanted to bring up. First of all, as you know, earlier this year, we did our third annual fundraiser.
Yes.
And I just want to celebrate and give you a high five.
Thank you, my brother.
Because
thank you.
we did.
I want to thank you, your entire team, of course, your beautiful wife, Nicole.
Yep.
That always in my thoughts and prayers. I know you got some exciting celebrations coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, and consecutively, you really pour your hearts. You not only talk the talk, you walk the walk, and that's what the industry is really about. That's what all brands should really be about. Not only bringing love and enjoyment to people around the world, but also through this amazing product that brings people together. What can we do to change lives and make things better?
Do it for the kids.
Yes, do it for the kids or for whatever great cause. Through cigars and through our brotherhood, sisterhood, we can all get together and give back. And that's exactly what you have been doing. And the whole smoking tobacco team and everything is great. So I really appreciate it. My thanks to you.
Well, thank you, and it's an honor to be a part of it. And we're getting ready to plan the one for next year. So we're going to keep on going. So
absolutely.
All excited.
Absolutely.
All excited. It's going to be a good year.
When Matthew Tobacco or Smoking Tobacco raises $50-something thousand for the kids, it goes a long, long way. So thank you.
Right.
Changing lives one child at a time.
That's exactly right. Every day. Always working on it. The last thing I wanted to ask you about is, on a less than positive note, recently you guys suffered a little bit of a fire in one of your warehouses.
A little bit.
How much of it? Well, I was trying not to, I was trying to take the sting away a little bit, but how much has that really impacted you? And
of course, it's had not only a material impact, it's had a significant emotional impact, and really it would knock the wind out of anybody, or most people. I don't want to say anybody. It would knock you down to your knees, but fortunately or unfortunately, I've gone through this so many times with my father and hearing the history of my grandfather, and because the way that we operate, that we have so much tobacco, we invest in so much tobacco because we really believe it's not the past, but the future. You cannot have a solid future if you don't have the protection, the amount of tobacco. We lost, close to 1 million pounds, 900-some thousand pounds to be exact.
It's unfortunate.
But it's not. But the pain of it is the years, the sacrifice and patience. That tobacco's 3-4 years old. A lot of that tobacco, not all of it was that old, but you cannot go in the market and replace it. It's impossible.
Right.
It takes time, and that's something you never recover. But I really believe Fires starts with a letter F, and so does Fuente, and Forge starts with a letter, and my family has been forged in fire. And just coincidentally, ironically, you can't enjoy a cigar without fire.
That's right. That's right. So you're going to keep on burning, keep on going.
We're going to keep burning them, and we're going to keep on going, and I'm ready to drop napalm, man, as long as the Lord lets me breathe.
Carlito, thanks for sitting here and talking with us today. It's always great to see you and talk to you.
Matthew, thank you so much.
Good luck with everything else.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Absolutely, my brother. God bless you. God bless you, Nicole, and the future tobacco.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. God bless you.
Alrighty. Guys, Carlito, thank you. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for more coverage from PCA 2023 brought to you by Drew Estate. Take care.